Good morning. So this morning's devotion is a spiritual virus. What kind of people ought you to be? You ought to live holy and godly lives. 2 Peter 3:11. Do you remember the last time you had the flu? You probably felt terrible. And with good reason, that flu virus had invaded your whole body and it made you weak all over. That is what sin is like. Sin is like a spiritual virus that has invaded our lives, making us morally and spiritually weak, and we will never be completely free of it this side of eternity. The only sinless person who ever lived was Jesus Christ. Why can't we be sinless in this life? Why can't we become perfect? One reason is because sin has weakened us so much that we don't have the strength to overcome its power. Sin is like a deadly disease that infects every part of us: our body, our mind, our emotions, our relationships, our motives, everything. But when we come to Christ, another spiritual power takes up residence within us, the Holy Spirit. So take sin seriously, be on guard against it, resist its tug and fight its power, but most of all, take the Holy Spirit seriously. Call on Him to help you overcome sin's power and live a holy and godly life. We can't fight sin alone. We have to have the help of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit gives us authority and power to resist and to live a more holy and godly life. Before we have the Holy Spirit, before we're saved, we are caught up in sin. We're slaves to sin. We're in bondage. We're in a continuous cycle of sinning over and over again. And we don't have the power to just completely eradicate and do away with sin on our own. That's why it takes the Holy Spirit, and it infects us. It infects every part of us. That's why you see so many people with so much grief and heartache and stuff like that, and going through depression and stuff because they've been enslaved to sin and they haven't figured out how to fight it. And yeah, of course, I mean, Christians who are mature in their faith and stuff, they're still going to go through stuff like that. When you're operating in the Spirit, the Holy Spirit's not going to sin. When you can get to that point, be more in the Holy Spirit and closer to God, the less and less you're going to sin, and that is our goal. We want to live a more godly and holy life by being closer and operating and allowing the Holy Spirit to work in us and be alive and active, rather than just trying to go back to the world and be like, oh, we're saved, we're good now, we can do whatever we want because we're saved. We're not going to worry about what others are doing or trying to save the lost. But we have a great commission. We need to be reaching people, trying to plant seeds however we can, and just by how we carry ourselves can be enough. Just your actions and how you live your life can be enough of a testimony without you even saying anything. We're about to do a Bible study, so if you do see that, I think it'll be on this side. If you do see my profile, the circle lit up and it's saying live, y'all come join us. We'll be reading out of the chronological Bible that we read daily. The particular pages that it gives us today, we'll be reading those. But yeah, hope you're able to come by and we can learn together and grow together. But God bless y'all. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Keep fighting the good fight. That's what we're called to do. Love y'all.